In this video I'm going to show you how to reinstall either the intake or exhaust valve. They're both the same, the only difference, one's bigger. The intake's always bigger, the exhaust is a little bit smaller. So you can see I already put all in besides one of them. Just right here, this would be the intake. So I'll show you a very easy way. All you need is a 1-inch PVC pipe. Okay, this is about 3 inches. You can see right here it says, well, it doesn't say, but it's a 1 inch, and I just cut it. This way when I set it right here, I have access in there. Now these are stuff that I had laying around at the house. So I had the pipe that I cut, and then I used also it's not, brine doesn't matter, but just a clamp, a decent sized clamp that would actually bolt onto here like this. So to do this, you just have to get some petroleum jelly. You can pick this up at, I know I purchased this at Menards, but you get it at many different stores. And I'm just gonna set this on a little bit. Make sure you put it towards the top, and then we're just gonna flip the head to the side. This looks a little different because I polished a little bit inside, but then, and I also changed the valve guides if you want to look at the other video videos that I posted. Then I'm just gonna set this in. It should go in freely. It's a little bit tight. Okay, it's a little tight, but right here it's free, so now I'm just gonna push it through. That's it. So now you can see it's free right now. So it does not bind or touch. So it runs as it should. So I'll flip the head around. Okay, it's right here. So I'm gonna grab the valve spring, set that in there, the cap, and the 2 pins. Just gonna set those in there. Make sure you don't put these the wrong way. The thin side, you got the thin side that goes down, you got the thicker side that goes up. Don't put them the opposite. Put them on just like that. I do put a little bit of that in there so it can stick. And then we're just gonna set this right here, just like that. Okay, make sure you align it. Just gonna use a pick, it's not staying straight. So there, I had to move it. Now it's in there properly. You can see. Make sure you set this as straight as possible. Then we're gonna be putting this, but I have to do it from the intake side. So I flip the head around. Okay, and we're gonna set this right here, just like that. And then I'm gonna put the clamp from behind the head, just like that. So that means the bottom is gonna touch the intake valve, and the top is resting onto this PVC. And now we're gonna just squeeze the handle. And when I squeeze the handle, you can see like this. When I squeeze the handle, and here you can see that the valve is actually going down. Or I should say not the valve, I'm sorry, the spring. That should do it. Now this is a little bit tricky. With a pick, this can take you a couple minutes or it can take you 10 seconds. Since this one has a magnet, it sticks to it. What you need to do is keep on playing around with these things so you actually get them in there. See, that's one that I got in there. Now I gotta get the other one, and make sure you don't rotate them upside down. So this can be tricky. It can take a minute or so. Problem is the camera's in the way. His hand is in the way, so it just makes it a little more complicated too. Okay, I gotta squeeze it just a tiny bit more because the bottom did not go on. Okay, that seems to be on. Now what you do is you want to hold your hand on it, because when I release, it's gonna, spring's gonna want to push the clamp out. So I'm just gonna squeeze this, and if you look in here, you can see how it's gonna actually so when I release the handle, that was a lot of pressure, but you can see it show you from this side. See, they're all on. Make sure every time before you do assemble the head with an air gun, you want to blow through these holes right here. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you have right here for each push rod or a push lifter, you have one right here. And you have another one on this side for your sensor. Make sure you put air in there too as well. You want to start with this one and vice versa to make sure there's no dirt in here, because if you have just a little bit of dirt in one of these hoses, it will damage your cam or your push rod or lifter, whatever you call this right here, the cap. So yeah, that's about it. That's it. Very simple. 3 tools that I used: a pick, 2.5 or 3-inch, 1-inch pipe, 3-inch long approximately, and a clamp, and then some kind of lube. This is non-toxic, so this works so it doesn't damage the seals. Even though the seals are oil-proof, oil doesn't damage them. But this is what I use in just about anything that to install, so I don't damage the seal. You have it. Thanks for watching.